Okay, hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Man, I had a really good weekend. It seemed like it was a long weekend, but really wasn't. We was literally there in the snow for Friday afternoon to like Sunday afternoon. But it was so peaceful, quiet, family time that it seemed like it seemed like I was gone for like a week or something. It was pretty good. Um, and then come back, jump right into Monday, and things are rocking and rolling. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do with the school that's in my email and contacts and schedules I need to put together and figure out and review. And and oh, and then I'm actually headed right now to a retrofit job that I was supposed to start, I think last week. I was supposed to start on this last week for apartment building in LA. So I'm headed there to kind of wrap my head around it again, because that was one of the jobs that I bid on before Christmas last year. And then now it's in 20. It was a job for 2020. So, and then I have another one too, another retrofit apartment too. That one is a little bit more in detail. This one is all framing, wood and everything. The other one is dealing with I-beams and things like that. So, going over there, kind of wrapping my head around that. Got the plans. We're going to go over it. I'm going to try to do a video. I just keep forgetting to do videos on these other different jobs. That's one thing I probably need to get better at, just showing more projects, what's going on, maybe even more employees, talk about who I'm hiring, who got fired, just brought on another office person. By the way, so when I say an office person, I don't have an actual office, right? My office person work at their home, right? So they get things done at their home. So it's looking like I'm probably going to have to get an office probably the middle of this year. We'll see. I got some, it's going to be taking it up a notch and bringing in some different type of clientele that requires me to have an office in that particular area. So anytime you're doing like contract work, they want to make sure you have an actual office space within that city or that area or region of work. So probably going to get one because of that. And then we'll go from there. We'll see that. But today, so I got this job. I need to head over there. I need to figure out this job, see what's going there. The apartments are going great. I got a house in Downey that blew up. I told them I was going to be done on Friday. My guys didn't get done, so my customer told the client that she can move in. Well, then we was going to do a walkthrough with her on Monday, so that would have actually bought me some time over the weekend to have a crew there. But she went there Friday. She's excited, want to get back in her spot, and she was like, "Well, they're not done with this. They're not done with that." So, kind of blew up. So, I got a crew over there double time now. Now, when that thing blew up, right, she was like, well, this is how you guys leave the job and this and that. Well, we really wasn't done. We was actually supposed to walk with you on, I think we were supposed to walk with her on Tuesday, and I was going to walk in on Monday, which is today. But she was like, well, this is not done, that's not done. And it was like, well, hey, this is why we're just giving you a heads up, like, hey, we're getting to this point. But she said, well, you guys are done, it's moving ready. And just the choice of words were wrong. But once again, I still wasn't done Friday. Still my fault, all the way. So, now my customer is like, oh, so you're gonna have a crew in there this weekend? I'm like, I have a cleaning crew there just to have movement going on for Saturday, but my guys are on overtime. No, I will not be there. The cleaning crew will be there for about 2 hours. They're going to go from one job to another job out of Long Beach, then they'll go to that job in Downey. Okay? And those guys are just laborers, and they'll do some cleaning, straightening up, and loading up some stuff we don't need. And that's about it. And I'm really only sending them over there because they low pay and just to get some movement over there. I'll say, but my other experienced guys, they're overtime. And I didn't put overtime in this job. And just because we're in this bind where this, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not eating costs like that. So, you know, I think my customer definitely didn't like it, you know, that I told him I'm not doing that. I'm not, you know, I didn't say I'm not doing it. I say, hey, my guys on overtime, so we will not be there Saturday and Sunday, but it will be a small cleanup crew there Saturday for a few hours. Boom. And then he wanted to walk today. I didn't go and walk today because I'll try to get there later on tonight. So that was a deal. And then this job that I'm going to look at, I was supposed to start this last week. So I'm going to go look at that, put a crew together, and then go back over my estimate, because I got to go and refresh my mind, my estimate, see what my budgets are for the demo, you know, the concrete, because I'll put my framing crew out there, but for the saw cutting, things like that, I might have a third party go out there and do saw cutting, you know. So we'll see about that. We'll see. I'm gonna figure this out once I get there. And then another apartment in Wilmington. I gotta go look at the stats on that, see where we're at on that one. And then there's a job that we're doing units in LA, 2 of them. I forget the name of that project. And my partner is over there. I haven't been on that project. I need to go look at that one as well. He's over there. Seems like everything is going pretty good though. And then concrete is moving. Man, so it's, you know, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit going on. Quite a bit of small little amber fires or potential fires that could be going on. So it's a lot all over in every area that, and some of them I need to actually touch foot on. Like they need to see me over there, you know. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna try to do a video of me visiting, you know, whatever projects I hit today. So let's see if I can remember to pull out my damn phone and act like a vlogger and get this done. So nothing too major, nothing too major, but still a lot of action. So I'm gonna catch you on the next stop. Like, man, look at that, downtown LA, man. Remember, I used to do workout over there, man, and I had some apartments and did a lot of work there, but it's just definitely so far away from my house, but it's so much work, so crowded, you know, it's hard to get around over there. You definitely have to factor in drive time and just a lot of time on the road getting from location, job to job. But I mean, look at it, look at this, look at that, huh? That boy is, and they're over there while we over here competing for, you know, $50,000 jobs. They're over there competing who can have the tallest building, right? Who can have the tallest commercial building, right? Right? 2 different games, 2 different worlds. Maybe that's where we need to be at. All right, so I made it to LA and I remembered to do a video. Oh, hold on here. Darn it, let me put some headphones on. Hold on. Let's see if we can get that. Okay. All right, so we're good. All right, so I made it over here in LA. Right? They just threw some stuff in front here. But this is the apartment building. So one of our customers just purchased this building, and we're going to be doing some electrical work. We're running new electrical working inside the units as well, and we're doing the retrofit for here. So let's look at this real quick. Let me try to get you guys a little bit involved here. That way I can show you that. Got a little bit of stuff going on here. Trying to open up these plans here. Hold on here. So, what we got here. So, it's kind of hard to see here. But, putting a strap in with these Hilti bolts here, which is very expensive. Okay. Okay, so what we doing? Doing some piers here, some underpinning. So this would be an underpinning pier on the existing foundation. We're going to strap that into the new concrete here, and they're calling for number 6 here for concrete, which is crazy as I don't know what. Usually we do number 5s, but here it is doing number 6 here. We're doing some framing as well, putting some straps in, 6x12 beam as well. Another strap, I already showed you guys this. Another strap going across here, across the rim joist here where it breaks, is showing that. Adding some blocking here as well. Plywood, we're going to shore it up. Basically, that's it there. So let's look at this here. So if we step back here, look here. Obviously, we're going to have to shore up this corner here, right? Shore up that corner, probably shore up here in the middle of this wall here too. And this wall here is getting reframed, this entire wall here. And in that little cubby box right there is where we're going to go in there and dig out for these piers that they're calling for, right? So they're calling for 3x piers here, 2 feet deep, but those piers that we're doing here is going underneath the existing footing, okay? So we're going to do that at this corner and this corner, okay? That strap that we talked about is going to run here, okay? There was a 6x12 beam is going to come from 4 feet 2 inches from each corner into it. And then we're going to have that beam that runs from building to building here across this span. We're going to wrap that beam. And then we're also going to do the same thing we did at the other end of the property. We're going to do on this side of the property as well, right? So there's going to be another pier over there as well, another pier here. And that strap, that angle strap is going to be here tying in that new 6x6 post that's going to come here to that bottom plate, right? That steel plate, and it's actually going to tie into the block wall at an angle here, okay? So I don't have to remove any of this stuff here. So the goal here is they don't want us using any hydraulic equipment here. So we literally have to saw cut this stuff here in pieces, kind of dig this stuff up. We're going to dig underneath the existing footing here. I'm going to dig underneath there and expose it, kind of dig up a little bit so we can pour concrete for each pier. And then there's also, like I said, number 6 rebar here. And that'll be for this one and that side. So basically, we're tying in each side of the building, okay? It's the back of the building here. By the way, the building is straight, it's empty. They I think it's only security staying in here right now. So the building is totally empty here. Here, I've removed some stucco here. You can see the bottom plate right there. So you can tell that, this concrete is probably just a little bit too high to be here, but that's not my focus here. But this whole entire wall here, so as you see here, bottom plate is here, right, to the existing floor, somewhere here, and then to the bottom is the wall, right? So from this area here, we're adding new blocking and sheeting across this whole entire area. And at each corner, remember, going down some steps here, bunch of trash here. At each corner, just like on the other side, putting a pier here and a pier here. Okay, there'll be a strap, and there'll be all different types of straps and brackets inside there as well, inside this wall, along with the new blocking, the 6x6 posts, 6x12 posts. So it's quite a bit of structural engineering that we're adding here. Yeah, we could have went Christmas shopping here, huh? Look at that. Well, everybody's moved out, so what do you expect? Same thing here, just like here. Okay, pier here, pier here. Let's see if I can look in here. So this looks like this on the other side. So in that corner, it'll be a pier. Okay. We're trying not to touch any of this. See, we're going to be adding to this framing here. Okay. We're going to add to this. We're going to have to drill anchor into the existing foundation as well. Okay. My guy's already left. But that's what this project is about here. And I already have this project here. So we don't have the electrical work that they want us to do inside just yet. Man, still a lot of trash here still, huh? But most likely they'll give us that too. But one thing I don't have here that I would like to have is the remodeling work that's going on inside the units. So some investors just bought this property, and my customer teamed up with this investor, not on this property but on other properties, but they're going through us to do the actual construction work for this thing here. So looks like I'm going to be starting on this probably within next week or so. I'm going to get a crew out here. So got to shore this thing up on these corners and in the middle, so we can be safe. And then we'll start digging and moving dirt. It's a lot of labor work, especially in between that hole. Maybe yeah, so we got to get in there and dig out the piers. But remember, since we're making this almost like a shear wall, we're making this into a shear wall. So we're adding actually more framing here, 4x4 posts on here, we're adding also a 6x6 post on the corners. So all that is going to come out here, okay? And then we're going to be able to have access in there and dig in there. And then, like I said, this building is empty. The only person in here is the security. So we'll be good to go. So that's a project. I'm trying to show more projects here. All right, that's another project there, okay? And it's in LA. All right, so I'm off to the next one here, okay? All right, my construction entrepreneurs, hustle hard, dude. Hustle harder. All right, so I'm at the other location here. Oh, man. Whew. Every time I'm in LA, I want to, man, there's so many places to, hold on here. So many places to eat at, man. Delicious spots. Look at that, man. See that truck right there? That's probably delicious. Anyway, so, all right, so, I couldn't pull inside the complex because there's still people in there, so it took me a while to find some parking. So this one is not too far from the other one, okay? Yeah, this one is not too far from the other one here, right? And that's this building right here. So, man, look at the traffic, man. See if I can cross the street here. Anyway, so we're going to go over there. I haven't started this project. I'm supposed to start it at the same time as this other one here. Trying to really buy a little bit of time. Here we go. So here, this one here is dealing with I-beams. Okay? So I have to install I-beams along the side of this building for the length of it here in two locations, one side, okay? And attach it to the existing framing, okay? And if you see, you can see there's some already structural bolts sticking out there already. I got to redo some plumbing that's running along there. They got trash cans all right here. Just get this stuff out the way. Another thing that I sent in questions on was, why was this raised up, you know? So when you see that, this is a regular walkway. Why was this added in later on? Why did they raise this? What's here? What's underneath here? Okay. See the existing straps here, right? So we're going to be adding, now, mind you, now this one here is going to be a big one, right? Because one beam is 40 feet long, I-beam, and another beam is, and I want to say it's 60 feet long. Once again, don't quote me because I bid on this job back before Christmas, you know? So I'm gonna need to have a small type crane here with traffic control plans, right? So I got to pull the traffic control permit. I got to do traffic control plans that has to be approved, and I have to shut down probably one lane. And in LA, I got to do no parking, and you have to do permitted no parking. So in case people do park here, they could get towed, because over here is this parking is real tight, and they will park here. So you just got to be mindful of that once you do have a job. So they're gonna need to crane that I-beam in here. We're gonna need to be able to get it in here, set it in place. I gotta do underpinning here as well. But this is another project here. All right. So now I'm gonna try to head over. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Maybe 2 o'clock. I'm gonna try to head over to another existing project that I have going on. Some apartments. We got a crew over there. See if I can get over there. If I can get over there before it gets too crazy. I got someone making a Home Depot run right now for that job, so we can keep those guys, make sure we keep those guys busy over there. But I'll go check that job out too. All right, my construction entrepreneurs, off to the next one. Late. Hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? So I didn't stop at the next job. Got some pictures and an update from my guys, but I'm gonna just go ahead and head back. You know, I got a lot of reviewing I need to do with some paperwork and some invoicing, so I can make sure that stuff gets sent off. I stopped at this Bowls Philly cheesesteak place, you know, seen it on Instagram. Kind of always, like I said, every time I go to LA, I want to stop at a place that's just delicious. Every time. I just never have the time, you know. So I got like a 2-hour drive back right now in straight traffic. So it is what it is. I'm getting this food, getting it to go, hitting back on the road, take care of all these phone calls, make sure, you know, just every issue that I had this morning is taken care of, make phone calls to cabinet guy, make sure I get these cabinet guys back to this apartment in San Fernando so we can finish up over there. Almost done with that unit, just got cabinets installed, complete that, and just wrapping up my whole day here, you know. Excuse me, hold up. Woo, excuse me. So anyway, wrapping up my whole day here, about to end it off. And hey man, thanks for watching. Try to take you here on the day. Maybe I might even do a video while I'm at home, you know, touching up some stuff and going through some scheduling and invoicing, and you know, kind of how I go through that and really send that off to my new assistant to make sure that person get that off to every company that needs to get it, so we can make sure we get paid this week. Might do some of that. If not, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Hustle hard, then hustle harder. So I haven't made it home yet. Now I'm at gymnastics with my twins because they had a makeup session today. There they go. So gymnastics. So got home in time to come with them. I didn't realize they had until I got home, but
Perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretty neat place though. Pretty huge.
It means he's gonna go.
10 minutes from the house. How long is this class for? 45-minute class. Then head home and finish up a list of things I need to do. And probably give baths. So we'll see how that goes. I thought it was over, but it's not. Alright. Catch you on the next one, my construction entrepreneurs. Later.